What is up, gamers, bro? Unbelievable week I've had. Welcome to the Man Cave, as always, your boy Tiago. And when I say what a week, it was really weird week because the sequence in my videos, they all sort of came back to play exactly when I say back to back. It actually happened the way that I'm going to explain it. So a few videos ago, I ended up talking about handhelds. And I said, I'm just not one to be a handheld person. I talked about the PS Portal, the Nintendo Switch, and stuff like that. And one of the things that I said in my video was that I'm not much of a handheld person. The PS Portal was a good accessory to the PS5. Works well. Obviously, connects, does what it has to do. I will show you this because I did pick up the Rogue Ally, and I showed you that in the video. But I actually found a little home for it right here, and I decided to switch my business area and throw in one of my curved displays here, and decided to rock the Rogue Ally. You know what I mean? I love the PC setup. I love the fact that I can PC game on it, which I'm excited about. You know what I mean? I always like the whole PC thing when it works anyways. But, oddly enough, the conversation in 2 videos ago was literally about handhelds, about whether or not I want to even go down that road. And oddly enough, it started with me talking about the PS Portal, the Nintendo Switch, picking up this bad boy here. I love the way that it looks on the screen. The screen actually being on camera doesn't really help it. But man, oh man, at 4K, bro, that shit is crazy. And I love the fact that, you can cloud game, go on Xbox, use your Steam, the EA app, the Ubisoft Connect, and the GOG Galaxy. And just to be able to save the games the way that you want to on the Rogue Ally is pretty cool. As a handheld, ultimate, it's ultimate. You know what I mean? It's actually better than even the Steam Deck that I owned at one point. And I love the setup. I love that setup. But this shit looks sharp, beautiful. Got my PS3 right here. You know what I mean? And that is rocking one of my all-time favorite games, Rainbow Six. I say this in a lot of the videos that I make, that Tom Clancy's games have always been my favorite. Hands down, first-person shooter type shit. You know what I mean? Third person, whatever you like to play. This right here started it all. It started the whole thing with PvP mode and all that. And, this and then Call of Duty obviously came on and did what they did. But this ultimately is my favorite, hands down. So that's my PS3 Slim right there. I've been literally going back and forth on what I want to really rock with the PS4. Hey, look, I know I have always said I love that pink drink, man, but I've been drinking the new, not new, but for me it's new, Vanilla Bean Frappuccino from Starbucks. I don't know, man. It's, I don't have any bad habits. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Don't drink. But this is a fucking bad habit. But Starbucks, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. I spend a lot of money with you guys. But overall, PS4, as you can see, one of the games that I actually want to jump into and actually try to play all the way through, Last of Us. Got myself some Genshin Impact, and a God of War always is one of the games you can play. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch, I don't know what the hell you're doing in the gaming industry. you should have a Nintendo Switch. And obviously, Super Smash Brothers, cool ass game. Mario Kart, gotta have Mario Kart. You always have to have Mario Kart. You know what I mean? Even on the Wii, always have Mario Kart. Down here, I got my Gears of War Xbox 3 Edition. Obviously, the Gears of War Judgment game on there. Gears of War, great game. I just finished the first one about 2 weeks ago. I replayed it. I love the game. You know, the only thing with that series is it becomes really repetitive. You know, killing the same shit and doing the same shit. And I like the story. The story's pretty cool, but, you know, pretty much the same shit. Sorry, guys, if you haven't had that vanilla bean, you should try it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop mentioning Starbucks until they start sending me some money or some shit, man, or at least a gift card. I mean, because, man, I mentioned them a lot in my videos. Now, why I'm here today at 6:46 in the morning, and don't be making fun of Woody. But 6:46 in the morning, PS5 is on, obviously. You can see it right there behind me. I'm going to go ahead and log myself in. I'm sorry about the camera angle, guys. You know, I need to hire somebody to be a camera person. But that is not why I'm actually doing this. This is why I'm doing this. I just came across, I was reading on some stuff, on some gaming stuff with Sony and Microsoft, and I just came across basically somebody's blog, and I even forget who it was, but they mentioned that Sony has finally, and I sounded like The Rock there, but you know what I mean, finally opened themselves to a cloud streaming. It's a beta version, but cloud streaming. What does that mean? It means for those people who bought a PS Portal and decided to dump it off because they didn't like the fact that you couldn't play games unless it was connected to the PS5, it means that basically you're going to get to use that PS Portal without the connection of your PS5. I sat there and I said, there's no way, right? Why would Sony do that? I mean, well, I asked the same question when I bought the PS Portal from the beginning when I said, why would Sony create an accessory to a system without, you know, knowing that you have like the Steam Decks and the, you know, Nintendo Switch and all these other portables, right? Handhelds. And why would they create something like this that basically you have to be connected to your PS5? Good question, right? It's a good question. Why? Why would you want to be connected to your PS5 to actually play these games, right? Well, they decided, very smart, they decided that I was right. A lot of people were complaining about it. So they came up with a beta version. As you can see it right there. It has your PS5 connected. And then on the side, you see the little cloud? It allows you to connect just like that. You see it's on there, right? So let me go ahead and touch it. You see how it's showing the connection just like it normally does? Check that out, guys. It literally allows you to take your PS Portal, and you can play all of these games over Wi-Fi. Obviously, you have to have the PS Plus Premium, but did the PS Portal just come alive? Did this shit literally just wake up out of the dead? Hell yes. Hell yes. This thing here, no lie, and I said this 2 videos ago. Literally, I said, there's no way in hell. I just clicked on The Last of Us. You can see it says Last of Us. And you can see right now, it's literally saying game is trying to get started. Look how fast it connected, guys. Look at this shit. Press any button to play. Let me tell you, I actually connected to the Wi-Fi, got it updated, logged in, got to this point. I said to myself, okay, I see it. And if you look at it, and I know the camera doesn't do it any justice, guys. But when you look at it, it looks clean. It looks clean. It looks like you're actually playing the system on a really good screen, right? And we all know that the PS Portal doesn't have a fantastic screen. It's got a good screen, it's just not the greatest. But it allows you to play your games that you have saved or games that are available on the cloud, and it plays it perfectly. No issues, no drops, no skips. When you're looking at basically the FPS, you know what I mean? It runs the way it needs to run. I was shocked because I've played this thing connected to the PS5 and I've had issues. I've had drops, game would pause, pixelation, really bad. Nothing. Zero, nothing. Now, I played that and some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have zero complaints about this shit. This has just turned my thoughts about handhelds into a whole different thought, of what I want to do with handhelds. This baby here, all I'm saying, power. That's all I'm going to say. Power. Very shocking. I love that I'm able to connect it to this and just sort of play it off of this. Or unplug it and play it on the go. But I love that you can go into, your Xbox account. As you see, I'm loading up now. And you can do the same thing. You can cloud game off of this, or you can download. And what I love the most is you can download the game to the Rogue Ally. Now, what would happen if Sony decided to put out an accessory that would give you the, the storage, right? Or say, you know what? We're about to give you guys, let's say 500 gigs of cloud storage, a terabyte, 2 terabytes, whatever you pay for it. That's a game changer. That's a game changer because as much as you can see behind me with Microsoft, Steam, if you have a Steam account, but you're paying a whole shitload of money for Steam. You look at all the games on Steam, they're full price. Microsoft, you'll get, if you're part of their program, the Game Pass, you get free games. So, you do the same thing with Sony. And to me, this is an update, so let me go ahead and click on update. Let it go ahead and update. But basically, for me, I like this and the way that Sony's doing their business. When you go to Steam, everything is fucking $30, $40, $50 for what, man? For a game that you could get on the Microsoft Game Pass or Sony for free? Nah, bro. That doesn't work for me, and I don't think it should work for anyone out there who is in the gaming industry. But I'm telling you, man, and it's weird because I've made 2 videos. Both of the videos had to do with what I found with this and stuff like that. And did it change my mind? Yeah. Did it change my mind that there's a possibility that there's a gaming system out there that is a handheld that basically allows you to play really good games portable? I mean, that was the conversation. That was one of the things that I wanted to talk about, you know what I mean? Because I am not, and I said this before, a handheld person. But did this and that down there, not the PS5, but look at my finger. It's all off the shit. That over there, did that just change my mind? What do you guys think, anyways, about the handhelds? You know, I've asked other people about what they truly believe about the handhelds. What is it that they like the most about being able to have something like the Rogue Ally, like a Nintendo Switch, like, you know, the PS Portal, like a Steam Deck? There's so many of the portables like this. The list is long. You know what I mean? But what about it do you guys like that, you know, makes you want to be a handheld person? You know what I mean? I mean, if you ask me about the PS Portal, I will throw it out right now. The games are fucking fantastic. I know you could get them on here, but keep in mind, some games are on here, some games are not on the PS5, and vice versa. But I like the PS5 Portal setup, the way it feels in your hand. The screen is really nice. You know what I mean? And I love that it has a lot of the games that I like. You know what I mean? A lot of the games I like. This one right here feels good in the hands as well. And I love that I can connect it to this. I love that I can put a keyboard on it. You know, I love it. I love everything about that setup. You know what I mean? My Nintendo Switch, I mean, come on, man. That's an all-time favorite. Love all the games on it. And I can't wait till Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, because when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, a lot of companies are going to wish. They're going to wish. Because one thing they'll never have is anything with Mario. Unless you get emulators, and I'm not going to waste my time putting a bunch of shit on here just to emulate a fucking Mario game. For that, just buy a Nintendo Switch. Buy a fucking Wii. Buy a Wii U. They all still work beautifully, and you can get all your fucking Mario games on it. I'm not hating on any of these systems, because I'm very shocked, first of all, of the power of this and how it plays, but I was super shocked on the Portal. You know what I mean? Like, I did not think I was going to be digging that shit after, Jesus, I've owned that Portal for a while, and I really never use it. You know what I mean? But to be able to see this, it's still there. And the reason why I do that, one, I'm checking the actual battery on it to make sure that everything is still crispy and good. Any updates that, you know, the software might have. But most importantly, you know what I mean, whether or not it glitches out on me. And I've been doing that for about 2 days now, and it just has not done it. It does not glitch out on me. It works the way it should work. And I'm telling you, man, I'm very, very shocked, very excited about the system itself. Man, I can't say nothing else, man. I just love it, man. I really do. I love the idea that they're cloud gaming now. I love the idea that you can use your PS Portal, something that a lot of people, when they bought it, they tried to sell it. They didn't want it. They said, oh, this is a piece of shit. You know, you got to have this guy, you know, in the corner right here, you know what I mean? And, you know, if you didn't have that, then what was the purpose of owning it? You could do that with your phone, and you can actually play you connect your PS5 to your phone, and do that. You don't need a PS Portal, but the point of having this is the screen size is to have, I love the fact that it is literally a PS5 controller busted in half with a damn screen in the middle. You know what I mean? And I love the fit. I love the way it feels. Good sound. Picture quality is amazing. Like I said, I tested The Last of Us on it, and it is beautiful. It plays beautiful. I'm super excited, guys. Like I said, this was a journey that I literally made a video, 2 of them. And it was funny because after the videos, I was like, am I really thinking about doing this shit? Going out there buying more of these handhelds? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. My thing is the video games, bro. All the video games all over there. These are actually video games I gotta test. You know what I mean? But a lot of my PS4 games, I just tested it out. A lot of my Wii games that are tested out. Some of the stuff I bought that are still in packages. A lot of the Xbox 360. You know what I mean? Games that I've tested. I mean, there's a ton more. I got so many more. But, I only have so much room in my man cave. The more I put in here, the less room I'm going to have. Pretty soon I'm going to be in a little corner. I'm too big to be in a little corner, but I'm going to be in a little corner with a handheld because I can't play a fucking console. I mean, everything's going to be sort of everywhere, right? But overall, you know what I mean? And I even got the Meta 3 back down there underneath my PS5. That's something that we'll talk about in another video, but that Meta 3, don't let that shit go. If you haven't tried it or tried it, try it. And that shit is nice. Nice. And I'm not all about the VR, but that shit is nice. I mean, I have the PlayStation VR too, but that shit right there crushes that PlayStation VR all day. But that'll be on another video. But overall, the same thing that everyone has told me about the PS Portal, same thing I've heard about people who trashed the Nintendo Switch. Some people who say that the Rogue Ally is not better. Well, that one's the Z1 Extreme. That one's the newer and the better one. I think the newest Rogue Ally is the Rogue Ally X, which is a little bit more powerful. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the setup and the games. Because that's what we're here to do, man. Us nerds, we like to play games. Us gamers, we like to play games. You know what I mean? People who are collectors, we like to collect. You know what I mean? People who are resellers. You knew I was going to bring that up. Remember, Tiago's Gamers Club on eBay. Go check it out, guys. Also, I just opened up another store. Tiago's Books and Collectibles. All collectibles. A lot of the books going back into the 80s. Dungeons and Dragons, DC, Marvel, RPG games. Lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff. I just opened it up. I'm putting stuff on there now. Go check that one out too. But this, show it to you one more time. This is a game changer. This is a game changer. I thought the Rogue Ally was a shit. My Nintendo Switch, to me, is the shit. But I thought the Rogue Ally was a switch. I'm sorry, the shit. That's probably telling me I shouldn't be cussing. But this has changed the game. And I hope that Sony continues to work on that cloud, offer cloud storage, and do what they need to do to improve this so that us gamers can have a little bit more to save our games and do what we need to do. And let me tell you guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the handhelds that I see that are coming out, especially the Switch 2. But man, oh man. Just, it's hard to explain how much I love what you see here. It's hard to explain that even with what I have, how much I love to do and test and play every one of these systems, now including this bad boy. But I love it. I love what I do, guys. I love the collecting of it. As a reseller, I love to be able to share stories about the games that I play, about the things that I pick up, trades that I pick up, the people who I meet, which is 100% more important than anything, is the people that you meet, the people you do business with. You always do good business with people, because what happens is you will always, number one, you make a friend. Number two, you always make good business. That's what I'm all about, 100%. You know what I mean? But man, I had to come make this video because, one, I thought it was very ironic that I made 2 previous videos talking about the PS Portal and the Rogue Ally and the Switch. And it just so happened that I come across this and someone writing about it. And I said, wait a minute, I got to go home and test this. And the fact that I was able to get it to update and was able to sign into the cloud and do what I'm doing right now and checking out the games, that is 100% the shit. Sony's got my vote on this one. Big thumbs up, Sony. I hope that you guys literally work on this and make this better than what it is. I'm extremely happy with the games that I see on there. Make the library bigger. Let's get some PS4 games on there, some PS3 games on there, some PS2 games on there. That would be fire. That would probably shit on that Rogue Ally over there. And I'm sorry to say this, I love Nintendo, but it'll definitely shit on the Switch. Yeah, I mean, but at the day, after everything is all said and done, and your day is what it is, guys, with everything that's going on in this world today, man, when you get home, relax. If you got any of the systems, sit down, play a game, relax. Enjoy life as it is, man. Don't go out there doing dumb shit. Don't go out there being all crazy. If you guys are collectors or resellers, or you guys are just gamers, enjoy that shit. Do what you guys do, but enjoy it, because I do. This is my relaxation. This is what I do to relax. I don't do all that crazy garbage on the streets. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I like to do. I like to share these videos because I want everyone to understand what to me, you know, makes my day. This finishes my day, bro. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm over here talking shit about video games. 7 o'clock in the morning, most people are asleep. Not this guy. I'm always doing business. I'm always playing video games. I'm always testing. I'm always fixing. I'm always cleaning. That's how you do business. That's how you do business. But that being said, guys, thank you for letting me into your home. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel. Again, I'm going to be doing giveaways. In order for me to do giveaways, I got to see subscriptions. You know how that works. So, like, share, subscribe. Let's get this moving. Let's get this movement moving. Let's get our games on, guys. Let's do this, man. Let's make this channel and the man cave and everything in here. Let's make this shit lit, guys. Let's make this work. Let's get some of those consoles down there. Yeah, I mean, let's get some of those consoles out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Games, collectibles. I'm going to do everything. But we got to get you guys to like, share, and subscribe down these videos, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ask you guys to buy anything. The support will literally be subscribing to my channel. I always say this, guys. Love, respect, care for one another. Because in this world today, that is definitely needed. And do not forget, when the time is bad, when you're having a bad day, when things around you may not look the way you want it to, do not give up, guys. Do not give up. Pick up a controller, play some games, man. Play some games, trust me. Trust me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you that I'm a doctor and everything works. It solves it. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is when you pick up that controller, you sit down and you play games, this right here comes down. You get to relax. You get to, calm yourself. It's a lot better than drugs and alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And always remember, guys, I say this in all of my videos and I'll continue to say it till my last breath. God is good, guys. God is good. Peace.